How's it going, guys? Those of you that are visiting my channel for the first time, I'm Nelson. I'm a local investor agent here in the Central Florida area. Today I'm gonna give you an update here on my flip in Lakeland, Florida. So come on in. Man, so things just kind of got a little bit worse. Had the inspection done for the framing, and we're missing a lot of stuff here. So as you can see up here, we need headers. It's a whole bunch of terminology that I'll break it down in simplest form so you can understand. But thankfully, this inspector that came in here is a blessing. He actually came to help, not make my life even harder. I'm already pretty deep in this thing, but I just have to find a solution. But basically, once everything redone, all the framing around the windows, taking all the walls out here in the back as well. So the way the roof is structured is a flat roof, so the back is kind of like slanted off. It's kind of right. This is the front. This is the back, so it's kind of slanted where the water drains out. So because the roof hasn't been taken care of for years, it just became it just got everything pretty much rotted. So all this is all rotted, water intrusion. So we had to change all this, but this is not necessarily up to code. So he wants all this basically up to code. Man, so there's a lot of work to be done. To be honest, it is kind of a little scary, especially when you don't really know all the ins and outs of new construction, or of the construction. But thankfully, like I said, this inspector has been a blessing and actually trying to generally help me, figure some stuff out. So as you can see here, all this has to be redone. The headers is basically like 3 inches above the window. That basically supports the window. He wants basically to see what's behind this, since this header, the original structure was a window here. There's plywood, and then there's like a mesh behind it, but he wants us to rip up half of it to see what's behind on the other side, on the exterior. So we have to work on that. And then in the bedrooms, on this bedroom right over here, same thing. Basically, he wants a brand new header up here. This is what a header should look like. Why does he want a new one? It's because that wooden piece, rotten wood, that's right there. So remember, this is like a really old home. It's like 100 years old, and so obviously the code from then and now is totally different. But wants us to take care of that. Bathroom's all right. Same thing here. Basically wants us to change out these windows. So here we go, put money into it. We're gonna have to take this out. So he said, instead of trying to trying to restructure this, what he wants us to do is called egress. So it has to be like an escape out of the windows. So this is too small, too narrow, right? So he wants a whole big one, so that way you can lift it up, and if there's in case of a fire damage or whatever, you can escape through this room. It's called egress. So something else I learned, so we're gonna have to replace these windows. Thankfully, it's just those two. It's nothing extra. And then same thing here. He wants to see what's behind it, but as long as we can show him that one is done correctly, these right here, it's fine. We don't need to do anything there. On a good note, he did say that the flooring is actually very expensive. So that was pretty cool. This flooring right down here, he's like, this has a lot of value because they don't make this kind of flooring anymore. But other than that, pretty much have to have a lot of work to do. He's like, look, man, a lot of people just try to make their money and try to get the job done and just walk. But in reality, it's a lot of stuff that you had to do before getting, like the plumbing and electrical. We already passed, but some of the stuff is not done correctly with the framing. So now we have to go, like, basically backtrack. So that's what you don't want to do. Again, it's a learning experience. I'm already pretty deep in this, and I have to basically figure out what's my next game plan moving forward. So stay tuned for another video. I just wanted to update you guys on this. From the last part, not much has changed. It got even worse. I'm just being completely transparent. It's part of the learning process. 2 things. 1, never buy a wood frame house. Even though I was told, but I'm a risk taker. I said, you know what, let's try it out. Never again. Now I see why, but I have to physically experience it. Number 2, try to stay away from properties that belong to the city, because they crack down on you more, they're more strict. And you know, that's just two of the things that I already learned so far. And he actually gave me an idea to like possibly subdividing the land and trying to see maybe you can build something on the side or something like that. So it was good. So I thank this inspector very, very much. But this is an update of the property. I'm gonna continue to make these videos and teach you guys what I've learned. And little by little, you get better, right? So guys, if you wanna comment below, let me know what you guys think, or you know, what experience you've had in the past if you're in the flipping business, or if you have questions that I can help, I'd be more than happy to. So comment below, and of course, if it's your first time watching, please like the video, subscribe to it, and stay tuned for more content. If you want to see some other real estate related content, also drop in the comment below. All right guys, see you on the next video.